Hey, 大家好，我是石老师. For today's lesson, we are going to learn the character for foot. After that, we will learn a few characters that have to do with your feet, and then some animals. So our first character today, foot. This is pronounced zu, 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 and it simply means foot. The part on the bottom you can see is a ren, and the top looks kind of like a dian, meaning speck or dot, flipped upside down, but with the fire taken off. Next, we have a character that has zu present as a radical, and though the shape of zu has changed, don't let that confuse you, it is still a foot. This character is pronounced pao, and it means to run. Pao, pao, pao. You'll notice on the right of the character, next to the foot, we have bao, which means to wrap. The idea here being that the run happens after you have wrapped your feet with a shoe. Pao. Next, we have the character for to jump, pronounced tiao. 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 And this character will be used for any activity that involves jumping, for instance, dancing. Tiao. Our next character is the character for to kick, pronounced ti. T, just like T in English. T. And this character will also be used for any activities relating to your feet or kicking. T. Our last character in this set is the character for street or road, pronounced lu. 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 Now our next set of characters all involve animals. And that piece that you see on the left that looks kind of like a claw, that is the animal radical. Our first animal is go, meaning dog. Go. Go. You'll notice next to the radical for animal, we have ju, meaning sentence or phrase. The idea being here, your dog is the animal you speak to. Go. Our next animal is the cat, pronounced mao. 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 The piece above the field that you see at the bottom of the character is grass. The idea is the cat is the animal that enjoys playing in the grass and fields. Mao. Our last character in this set is the character for pig, pronounced zhu. 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 The piece on the right that you see next to the animal radical means person. We'll learn that formally later. But you can remember this with jia, meaning family or house, because both of these characters draw a relationship between pigs and people. In this case, pigs and people are considered to be similar. And then in the case of jia, the pig lives under the house with people. Now, before we go into words, we have 4 more characters to learn. The first is the character for ball or sphere, pronounced qiu. 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 Next, we have the character for step, as in a footstep, pronounced bu. Bu, just like no. Bu. Next, we have the character for a dance, pronounced wu. 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 And last, we have the verb to walk, pronounced zhou. Zhou. Z-o. Zhou. And that is all for our characters. Our first word for today is the word for jogging or running, pronounced pao bu. Pao bu. So literally to run a step, to run. Pao bu. Next we have the verb to dance. Tiao wu. Tiao wu. Literally to jump a dance. Tiao wu. Next we have to play soccer. Literally kick soccer ball, or kick football rather. Ti zu qiu. Ti zu qiu. Next we have words including the character zhou, meaning to walk. First, zhou lu. 走路, literally to walk the road. What this really means, though, is just walking or going on a walk. 走路. Next, we have 走过. 走过. Now, this might not feel intuitive at first, but this means to walk by or to pass by something. 走过, as in to walk across. 过, remember, experience or to pass through. 走过. Next, we have the simple phrase 走吧. 走吧, which means literally, let's go. Let's get moving. 走吧. Next, remember in previous lessons, we learned that you can add 小 to the front of animals, and that simply makes the baby version of an animal. So we don't need to learn words like puppy and kitten. We can just say 小狗. 小狗, puppy and kitten. 小猫. 小猫. Next, we have pork. Remember, we can attach 肉, meaning meat, onto any animal. Well, if we want pork, we just say 猪肉. 猪肉. Our last character for today, or word for today, is heartbeat. So literally, 心跳. Your heart jumps. 心跳. That is all for our words for today. For today's grammar and sentences, we're going to learn some phrases related to commuting via foot. After that, we will review how verbs and objects interact with each other and why all of these verbs we learned today have an object to follow. So our first sentence for today is 我们走过去. 我们走过去. Literally, we walk over, go. This is how we'll say, like, we're going to walk there. Somebody says, come to my house. 我们走过去. We will walk there. Next, 我们走吧. 我们走吧. As you may remember from the vocabulary just now, 走吧 literally means let's go, as in let's get moving. So if I say 我们走吧, I'm telling my company, let's go, let's get moving. Next, we have 我觉得走路最快. 我觉得走路最快. Literally, I think that, or I feel that, walking fastest. So I think that walking is the fastest method. Now this is going to lead us into our next piece, talking about verbs and objects. Notice here in English we would probably just say, I think the verb walking is fastest, right? We don't say, I think walking the road is fastest. However, in Chinese, there is a special habit that people have where they will often include objects at the end of their verbs. And it's partially to do with most verbs being single characters, and really we like the sound of two-character words in Chinese. But also it adds a sense of completion to the verb. Outside of that, it's kind of a feeling thing that you'll get used to over time. But for something like this, we would not want to say 我走最快. We would say 我走路最快. So walking is fastest. Another example of this, 他很喜欢跳舞. 他很喜欢跳舞. 跳 literally means jump and 舞 means dance. However, we cannot just say 跳 because that doesn't mean dance. And we can't just say 舞 because that's not a verb. So we'll link these two together, making the verb to dance. He really likes to dance. 他很喜欢跳舞. Next, 跑步. 你天天跑步，跑多长时间? So literally, you every day run for how long? 你天天跑步，跑多长时间? So notice again here, we don't just say you run for how long, we don't just say 跑, we say 跑步. Again, coming back to this concept of we like objects with our verbs. 跑步多长时间? Last, 我认为踢足球对你的身体很好. Don't be scared of 身体. It literally just means body, or in this case, maybe health. So what we said here was, I believe, or I consider it to be the case, that playing soccer is good for your health or good for your body. Now, note again here, we don't say play, we say ti, meaning to kick, because that's just the verb that pairs with the sport soccer. We use our foot for that activity, so we use the verb ti. Now, also, we have to have 足球 there. It would not sound right otherwise. So, like, I feel that playing is good for your health. Maybe if you said, what do you think about soccer? 你觉得踢足球怎么样? I could not say, I think playing is good for your health. 我觉得踢对你的身体很好. It sounds really, really strange. So we really want to get in the habit of adding these objects to the end of our verbs, especially in sentences like these, where we're going to continue talking about the action as a whole again. So again, 我认为踢足球对你的身体很好. I hope this has helped clear up a little bit about why we add these objects all over the place. Things like 说话. We like to have that complete two-character sound, but also it gives a sense of finality to the verb and lets us know that the verb is kind of done, that we're done talking about the verb. 说话. Also, I hope this has cleared up some basic phrases that you can use with 走 and how to walk and get to places. 大家, that's all I have for you for now. Please review, write some sentences, and leave any comments or questions you have below. For now, I'll see you in the next class. 大家加油!